Yet another peaceful day in the MCO life. As usual, I scroll through the online news and the hot issue is COVID-19 vaccine. Some people accept and some people reject. If the pandemic does not occur, is vaccine still hot issue? Animals also have vaccine. The first animal vaccine invented by Louis Pasteur was for chicken cholera. No wonder the chickens are fat, because they are always happy. Anyways, vaccine gets its name from a virus that attacked cow called Vaccinia. The vaccine founder, Edward Jenner, developed smallpox vaccine. Even though vaccines have prevented many diseases, some people still reject vaccine either for humans or pets because of the mild side effect. They ignore the advantage of vaccine for mere side effect that happen only once. My name is Muhammad Arif Mazlan and my partner.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Auni Zafirah Binti Azizan and my metric number is 207987.
We are Doctor of Veterinary Medicine students and we will be presenting about the importance of pet vaccination. In the presentation, we will explain how vaccine protect the pets and owners and how vaccine helps reduce high cost of treating animal diseases. Firstly, vaccines can protect the pets and the owners. Vaccinating your pet helps keep infection at bay. Your health is always top priority. Some diseases are zoonotic, meaning they can be transmitted from animals to people. Vaccinating your pet helps reduce the risk of human infection, particularly if there are vulnerable members like the younger or elderly in your household. Now, let's take a look at these two zoonotic diseases. Parvo. Parvo in puppies is caused by the canine parvovirus. This virus is highly contagious and spreads through direct contact with an infected dog or by indirect contact with a contaminated object. Your puppy is exposed to the parvovirus every time he sniffs, licks, or consumes infected feces. Once a puppy has symptoms of parvo, if left untreated, they can die within 48 to 72 hours. The mortality rate is as high as 91%. If your puppy is sick, be aware of these symptoms: bloody diarrhea, vomiting, fever, and weight loss. Another zoonotic disease is rabies. Rabies is a deadly virus spread to people from the saliva of infected animals. The rabies virus is usually transmitted through a bite. Once a person begins showing signs and symptoms of rabies, the disease nearly always causes death. The symptoms are fever, confusion, hyperactivity, and excessive salivation. If left untreated, the individual will be comatose, then dead. Vaccine also prevents the death of humans affected by zoonotic diseases. The zoonotic diseases pose a threat not only to the health of animals and humans, but also to global health security. It is estimated that the zoonoses are responsible for 2.5 billion cases of human illnesses and 2.7 million deaths worldwide each year. For instance, let's take a look at rabies. Each year, rabies causes approximately 59,000 deaths worldwide, according to CDC. Scientists have shown that once 70% of dogs are vaccinated, rabies can be successfully controlled in an area and human deaths can be prevented. The elimination of canine rabies virus variant in the United States through canine vaccination program has resulted in a tenfold decrease in human rabies cases reported. Simply said, we must treat this cause, not the symptoms. Treating a symptom and not its cause is like putting a picture above a hole. The hole created by termites. You no longer see the hole, but the termites are still there, eating away.
Now I'm going to present the second importance of pet vaccination, which is it helps reduce the high cost of treating animal disease. The first reason is vaccination will boost the pet's immune system. Vaccination is the safest and most common way to gain immunity against a bacteria or virus that body has yet to encounter. Vaccine contain a harmless form of the virus and or bacteria, since it will be killed greatly weakened or broken down into small parts before use in the vaccine, so that they can trigger an immune response without making the pet sick. The pet immune system will still attack the harmless form of bacteria or virus from the vaccine and will produce antibody to fight it off. The immune system then keeps a memory of the disease, so if a vaccinated pet encounters the disease years later, their immune system is ready to fight it off and prevent an infection from developing. As a result, it lowered the probability of a pet being infected. Hence, the owner did not need to bring their pets frequently to the vet clinic for disease treatment. This is very related to my second point, which is it can save the pet ownership cost. Treating disease costs a lot more time and money rather than preventing it. This is due to the cost for vaccinating the pet is about 90 ringgit annually rather than the cost of treatment for certain disease. For example, there is news about the owner spent 15,000 ringgit within 5 weeks to treat her pet which had digestion issue in 2019. From here, we can compare that it is a very huge comparison between the cost of vaccination and the cost of disease treatment. In conclusion, it is proven that pet vaccination gives numerous importance to the pets and owner since it protects the pet from infectious disease and saves the pet ownership cost. Hence, I urge all of the pet owners out there to start vaccinating the pet for keeping the animals staying healthy and prevent the human from zoonotic disease. Before I end our presentation, I want to share one famous quote from Dr. Inova Docheva. She said, "When it comes to vaccine decision, there is no dilemma for me." That's bring me to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention.